Morning, boys. Just out here checking my beaver issue, and I definitely now know that that big one had a mate because the culvert is jammed full again this morning. Anyway, it's a pretty dirty issue. The big issue I got is they're living up in this stuff, and it's just a mess of alder thickets. And of course, it's not like anything else leaving tracks. You can't tell which waterway or which path they're taking. So I was up to my tits this morning out there and that stuff, and set a couple in a couple of runways heading this way towards the culvert, and he changed paths on me. He was going down through there, and we got 330 sitting in there, but he must not have liked that, because now he's sliding right there off the end of the culvert, and I can't set one there because it's on dry ground. Must be partially submerged. So we got an issue. That trap over there this morning, right there, was fired, but it was a bunch of garbage in it, and nothing else was touched. But he was definitely busy because, as you can see, there's not much water running through that culvert right now. He's got our plug solid. Not even any sticks out. I don't know if you can see it or not, but there's the end of the culvert, and he's got more grass, dirt, and sticks and shit jammed down in there than... Anyway, I know you're still here, and I will get you. I got up this morning thinking I'd have nothing to skin out today, so that's a coon that was in the freezer. It's just rolling out and on thawing there now. It was scunned out, but it needs to be fleshed and boarded out, and I never get that done. And I had this little beaver, and it was skunned, but it needs to be fleshed and boarded too. It was one of the little kits. Anyway, I got the other beavers done. That one's done. The other one's in the other part, but I got a happy little kiddo this morning. One bobcat. She's awful wet. It's a female. I just weighed her. She's 29 pounds. So, and two beaver. Got them out of there. So hopefully that's the end of the beaver. He's going to clean the culvert out today, and we should know tonight or tomorrow, the next couple days at least. Nothing back in the culvert. We've got them all. That's 4 out of there. It's 2 adults and 2 kids. So I'm hoping that's the end of it. Anyway, now I got my hands full. Talk to you later. Hope you enjoy the videos. Hey guys, this is that stump post, some stump set where he pumped the stakes out on me, and I put the drag in. Unfortunately, this morning, I would say I had another critter. There sets my trap. And the chain all the way across. You know, you got to tighten the chain up before you pulled out of it. And that pissed me off, because I'm 99% sure I went back in on the trail and he came this way, so I assume he worked this set first, popped that, and of course, coyotes being coyotes, got the heck out of Dodge. But before he did that, he stopped at my urine post, and that trap fired too. Didn't get him. Anyway, there's a few reasons. One, we got about 3 inches of rain, and everything was soaked, dry dirt or not. It was soaked and soppy and muddy, and then we got right at 0 last night, which crusted the ground up enough, and that was just slow enough for those traps for Mr. Coyote to get out of Dodge. And then he had the audacity to walk right straight out my trail, because when you get out farther it's muddier, and he left me a beautiful set of tracks. So the good news is he was not a very big dog, which probably added to the reason why the trap didn't hold him when he yanked, because he was pretty tiny pawed. But I got another fresh bucket of beaver guts to go into my bait pile, and we're going to set a couple more bridgers in here today. And I'm also setting a few weasel boxes. I'm not quite sure if they've primed up yet or not. I haven't seen one yet, but I'm going to start setting some and see if they're white, and if they are, I'll set more. That's it for now, boys. A little bit of humility for me this morning. Anyway, I'm switching over from dry dirt to peat moss and salt from here on out. Oh, can we get a big red tail calling us? he was in at my bait pile. He's pissed off because I'm in here. I don't know if he'll squawk again or not. Bye for now. Morning, boys. Back at the beaver spot, and they're starting to piss me off. I hadn't seen them for a few days, but they were back. I'll see if I can find a way to get in here without breaking my neck. Anyway, this was one of their old lodges, and they weren't using it to go in and out of, but they have slides up it, and they were ouch, they were sitting up here and eating their meals and stuff. So on this slide here I set a 330, and I don't see no 330, so if I can get in through it here without breaking my stinking neck. Oh, I see a beaver. He's trying to hide somewhere. Oh, and he's another great big pig. Look at the size of him, boys. Got him right by the noggin. Holy smokes. Well, he's not as big as the other one, but he's definitely not a kit, that's for sure. Okay, well, we'll get him snapped out of here and reset this, and I'm going to go check the other ones. We might have got them all this morning, hopefully. They were moving last night anyway. I got one on the other side there, but the 330's still there, so. Anyway, that's a square right behind the head. See you soon. Well, boys, I am down at the other traps, and I haven't got my waders on yet to check the ones that you can't see from the road, but there was a castor mound set. There's a nose of Mr. Beaver sticking out of the water. Yeah, so that's 4 out of here. I'm thinking we got to be getting close to the end. I'll get him to pull the culvert out today and see what else is there. My other traps, there's nothing in them that I can see from the road, so I got to get my waders on and go for a little splash. Hi guys, this is a spot I've been setting for a while because the coyotes and the bobcats always walk this. I had a bugger of a time. They keep popping the trap and stuff, but this morning, trap's gone. That's a pile of coyote shit. And on that rock has been coyote urine every time I've been here. And I got something tied up in here in the woods because they tied it off to a drag in here. I don't know if I can get in here without getting wrangled up or not. Look at that, boys. I got my first bobcat and my first one ever alive in a foot trap. I've caught them before, but always snared them. Never had one alive, so this is fucking cool. This is about as good as it gets right here. He's wrapped up good and he's got his whole paw. He ain't too scared. Anyway guys, I'm not gonna tape him too long. He's a beautiful kitty cat, but he's going home with me. Good day. 2 beaver and a bobcat so far, and I'm not even half through my traps, so this is a sweet day. Anyway, bye for now.